Then we were in Nicaragua with the Peace Corps.
If you call driving a bus in Nicaragua surviving.
Nicaragua! A big shout out to Mama.
I'll get you all on a flight to Nicaragua.
Nicaragua, El Salvador, and Costa Rica. Where's my $50?
Guns to Nicaragua, heroin from Laos. He's not too particular, is he?
I got shot in Nicaragua.
Nicaragua?
I can't say Nicaragua.
That's what we did in Nicaragua, Chile, Congo.
Hey, pal, I didn't scamper in the jungles of Nicaragua, and I'm not going to do it now.
Why are you talking about Nicaragua?
I think that was Nicaragua, and they were hospitals.
Thank God. It's like living in Nicaragua.
She found an Amish school in Nicaragua.
Ships off to Nicaragua.
Your little holiday down in Nicaragua.
Making small talk with the king of Nicaragua.
It's in Nicaragua, Junior.
When do you leave for Nicaragua?
Nicaragua is a constitutional...
I went to Nicaragua for her. Who's a beautiful Latina, born in Nicaragua.
Nicaragua wasn't our fault.
I swear to God.
I know. Only 5 short weeks till we're down in Nicaragua.
Don't worry, this is nothing like Nicaragua.
So we built an orphanage in Nicaragua.
People still aren't sure what drug-dealing rebels in Nicaragua...
What is this, Nicaragua?
Yeah, this school's lame, right, Zeke?
Nicaragua.
You have the surgery in Nicaragua during monsoon.
Was on a trip down to Nicaragua.
So instances, Stan Edgar made you an offer in Nicaragua.
She's leading a crew in June to Nicaragua. Invited me to come.
We're on our way to Nicaragua!
And he introduced us to... Nicaragua!
All the big money is now in Nicaragua.
Okay. Nicaragua was a stupid deal.
Nicaragua, huh? Living the dream.
Venture, Nigeria, right? Nicaragua.
Hughes, welcome to Nicaragua.
I didn't know you were in Panama. We're in Nicaragua.
I haven't seen you since Nicaragua.
I was off in South America, Panama, Nicaragua, doing my thing.
He was gonna expose your plans to invade Nicaragua with your fucking coke money.
Besides, we can use all the money we can get down there in Nicaragua.
Stop.
Essie and Ramon are real interested in Nicaragua and all the issues and things.
And that if Jesus were alive today, he'd be down in Nicaragua, rallying the Sandinistas.
I thought they retired you after Nicaragua.
Said?
Rebels in Nicaragua.
I don't mean to be negative, but do we live in Nicaragua now?
37 countries spanning the globe, from Norway to Nicaragua, from Spain to Singapore.
Better than in Nicaragua.
To do with Nicaragua. To do with Nicaragua.
We're going to Nicaragua.
What were you doing in Nicaragua?
I was teaching.
Nicaragua Libre.
Nicaragua? Right.
It was kind of a show to like Nicaragua.
We know you were in Nicaragua. We know.
2 of the nuns been from Nicaragua.
I'm going to Nicaragua with you.
No.
From this day on, it will be the property of the Republic of Nicaragua.
I dealt with commies in Nicaragua, generals in Pakistan.
I'm interested in Nicaragua, Walker, and so are you. Whether you know it now or not.
Nicaragua was a stupid deal?
Nicaragua is my country. As long as I am needed here, I will never leave.
Nicaragua was just the beginning. Rebels are getting weapons, lots of them, to Nicaragua.
I like Nicaragua.
Nicaragua. That's the spot.
Taking one community college course on the history of Nicaragua while barely holding a job packing boxes?
And when they got Nicaragua, that put them 50 miles from the Panama Canal.
Don't worry, this is nothing like Nicaragua.
Okay.
Served 6 tours in Desert Storm, 4 in Bosnia, 3 each in Angola, Somalia, Mozambique, Nicaragua, and Sierra Leone.
But Mark says it looks like Nicaragua and that we're making some kind of statement.
And anybody come back to Nicaragua?
Nicaragua is where I come from.
Maneuvers designated Operation Big Pine are being conducted less than 10 miles from Honduras' border with Nicaragua.
I swear that we will never abandon the cause of Nicaragua. The advantage of Negro and Indian slavery in Nicaragua will therefore be twofold. The Indian of Nicaragua, in his fidelity and docility, and in his capacity for labor, approaches nearly the Negroes of the United States.
There were rumors that several neighboring countries had invaded Nicaragua.
We will introduce slavery into Nicaragua. Lost is Nicaragua.
Claire, I'm tired of Nicaragua.
Citizens of Nicaragua! Men, as of this moment, we do hereby under God become citizens of Nicaragua.
Mr. President, you own 1/5 of all the land in Nicaragua.
Nicaragua needs democracy, Walker. I now control all transportation in Nicaragua. Does Nicaragua mean anything to you, Walker?
Nothing at all.
By the way, Colonel, have you had an opportunity to read my book on the subject of Nicaragua?
Give me the scoop on Nicaragua.
You're gonna fly him to Nicaragua.
I like his connection with Nicaragua tonight.
What he's doing. And what he wanted was to kick them commie Sandinistas out of Nicaragua.
But out of the 916 Contras brought into the United States to train, only half made it back to Nicaragua.
See, spent a lot of time in Nicaragua and places like that.
How is Nicaragua?
Oh, bad. There's no gasoline.
Terrorists in Lebanon, and Colonel Gaddafi in Libya, and Sandinistas in Nicaragua. And let's not forget our ongoing problems with the Soviet Union.
Somoza destroys the terrorist insurgents, rebuilds the country, shook hands the purveyors of excess, stabilizes the Cordoba, and is finally beloved as the savior of Nicaragua.
Because Nicaragua will soon be free, Mr. Price, we've decided that it's time for you to meet Rafael.
All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mount Nicaragua? I want to go to Nicaragua in October to help them pick the coffee beans. I want to go to Nicaragua in October to help them pick the coffee beans.
You all might think that there will be a day when America will leave Nicaragua alone.
Get a map, Charlie. Look up Nicaragua. Get a map, Charlie. Look up Nicaragua. These fellas managed to get their shit together and take control right here in this little country called Nicaragua.
All right, maybe go to Nicaragua and preach the gospel or build houses, but do something in the real world.
Okay, so you attended an airport seminar and purchased 300 acres of beachfront property in Nicaragua for $300,000.
That's right. The American Phalange landed at Realejo, Nicaragua, where we were met by distinguished representatives of the Nicaraguan Liberal Party.
She told me about some stupid investment plan in Nicaragua, and that she found another buyer, and she's gonna give me 20%.
Today, the city of Granada and the entire country of Nicaragua have been liberated.